Hi Aries, this is Paulette from Water Cherry Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your general read for the month of March. So let's dive into it, and this is your oracle message. And what you got is Aaron Rod. Sorry. We all have karmic journey to endure and follow. It's learning the lessons and having a greater understanding of the wheel of fate that has come with us in this incarnation. Take control of your karmic journey, reconcile your past so your future does not repeat the same challenges and crises. Create a life cycle that is more in sync with your desired outcome. Okay, wow. Okay, so it sounds like there's a lot of work that needs to be done with you, Aries. Um, and so I believe this is so weird because I did your love reading for the month of March, and I remember I did mention something about karma in that video, so definitely go check it out. And I'm just wondering if this is like a continuation of this. I hope it isn't, because this is supposed to be general, and I know your love reading was a bit rough. So let's see what comes up for your general read. But definitely take heed to what Spirit is telling you. You definitely want a good karmic journey, okay? So it's best to take care of those things and reconcile everything that has gone on that did not work for you in the past, so that way your future can be a lot better. All right, so let's see what's in your past. So in your past, you got the Star. You also have the Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, and Strength. Okay, so in the past, it looked like you were working on your hopes and dreams. And so since this is general, it could be that there is something that you're trying to manifest in your career. And so it took a lot of your strength, a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, and you invested into your work, and you're heavily focused on what you were doing. And so you saw a direction, a hope, a dream in that specific career. If it's not your career, it could be anything. It could be your hobbies. It could be, a own personal business or a side hustle, or it could just be a specific situation that you thought that this was your dream, this was your hope, and so you're putting a lot of your investment into it, and you're trying to manifest it and take it into the right place. Okay, so let's see what comes in for your present. So far so good. Let's see. So in your present, you are in the Hermit mode. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, oh boy, and then you got the Five of Cups. Okay, so in the present moment, you're definitely very quiet, and you are going within right now. And so you're definitely in your thoughts, and you're just trying to shed clarity on something that did not work for you. And this could be that you might have lost your job. Or if it wasn't a job, you may have lost a promotion that you're very excited and very quick to get into, and something that you probably focused so much on, but you didn't get a chance to get it because they offered it to somebody else. And this is something that if you would have had it, if they would have gave it to you, it would have put you in a place of, better financial, monetary gains. Like, it would have just put you in a better place financially. But if this was a specific situation like friendship, families, or love, it could have been that, there was somebody that you were desiring and had an eye on, and, you're wanting for it to go a specific way, and this person definitely turned their back on you, because if you notice, they're not even facing you back here. You're the one who's mourning. They're not even looking at you. They're more focused on other things that is more self-serving. And so the Queen of Pentacles, she isn't the type to self-serve, She's a very giving soul. She's very down to earth. She is one that she does produce and creates. And so she also is a hard worker. So this could have been the type of person that you were looking at. But something happened where their focus has been taken away from you and placed somewhere else. And now you're here in this place of wanting that connection again, that passionate connection, and you're not getting it, okay? And so you're trying to figure out, like, what the fuck just happened, and so you're kind of mourning this situation or stressed over it and depressed, and you're not seeing that maybe what's happening right now is that the universe, the spirits out there, I mean, everything is telling you that maybe this is not the direction for you, but you're not seeing that. Because look at what's behind you. You got opportunities and they're filled to the brim, but you can't see that because you're looking at something that you hope for, that you invested in so much time into, and you're just looking at it like, what happened? But Spirit is guiding you, and I think that's why this card came out, where you really need to settle your karma. You really need to think about the things that have happened, so that way whatever comes into your future that's right behind you that you're not looking at, those things can be looked at, those things can be invested in and worked on and manifested, and you don't stay in this place of being stuck here and looking at the things that just didn't go your way. Okay, you definitely don't want that. You want things to turn in your favor. Okay, so that means, if that means that you have to let go of something that you invest a lot of time in, that's what you need to do. And I think that's the hardest thing, is to let go of something that you took a lot of time in. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into your future. And so you got the Two of Pentacles. So straight away, there's something that you're trying to balance out, bring it back into balance. And you have the Three of Pentacles. So you're wanting to work something out with someone. So if this is a job that you did lose, you're trying to find a way to either get a different job, or try to see if you can talk with your boss, for them to change their minds. Or if there was that promotion that you wanted, you're trying to see what happened and try to see if there's something you can do to change their minds. But you definitely want them to work with you, want them to recognize you, you want them to give you recognition. Like, you just want something to work out here. And so look at you, Knight of Wands. Like, you're definitely very persistent about this, and I don't think you're really going to be thinking about it. Like, you're just going to find every which way to make this thing work. And look, there's you, Aries, the Emperor. Yeah, you're going to definitely try to take control over this whole situation, and you're going to jump ship and run fast towards this situation and try to balance it out so you guys can come back together. And so if this is a work situation, you're going to try to see how you can work things out at your job. If this is a friendship, a family, or a lover, you're going to try your hardest to keep them from going anywhere. You're going to be working hard to get them to work with you, and you're going to take control over it. Let them know, like, hey, you're not going nowhere. This is what I want. And you're going to try to balance out the situation. But what's coming in, though, Aries, is that there's going to be clarity and truth spoken, and there's going to be a cutting away of something here. And so if you're expecting for this person to speak to you, they may be in a place of, them using their logic and using their logic to make a choice, maybe, or to say what they need to say and be direct with you. And so what you got next is the Lovers. So there's definitely a disharmony, a detachment in the situation. So while you're trying the other person, either at work, your boss, friends, whoever it is, or whatever the situation is that didn't come through, there is a massive disharmony and a detachment. And there is no coming together here, because it's in reverse. It's like two people that are just not in the same place, and they're not in alignment. And so, yeah, there's just like a separation here. And so I'm not sure if this is a love reading, but it's starting to feel like one. And this may be the continuation of the love read, but if this is other things, like if you worked really hard on a dream, or worked hard on a side business, or something that you thought was going to take off, something is happening here where whoever you're working with to collaborate with you, they're just not trying to do it. They're not trying to hear you, and they're coming in conflict. There's just like, there's just too much conflict here, too much fighting. Yeah, so you have the Five of Wands here. So I'm telling you right now that I think you should take it easy on how hard you're trying to make this work. Don't try to make what do they say, like a circle peg try to fit into a square hole. So just don't do it. Don't try to overdo yourself and force something, because what's going to happen is that it's going to take its course. Because remember, karma is going to happen regardless. No matter how much you make it try to go a specific way, it's not going to, because karma has to be paid. It's got to move. The situation has to move. And so just remember that. So you have to listen, reflect on what has already happened, so that way you can get clarity of what you need to do for yourself, Aries, to move yourself out of this right here, because this is completely heavy. And what's coming in is the Ten of Swords. So yeah, this is like, you are completely devastated. Ooh, I think I've only done this 2 times, okay? I've only done it 2 times in my life where I actually felt the feeling. And this is heavy, Aries. My heart is like beating super fast. You are in a hard place. All I'm going to say to you is, Aries, is give yourself time. Pull back, listen, get clarity, so that way you know what direction you need to take in your life to get out of this place. Because you got things that are coming in that is good for you. But even though right now it just doesn't feel it, like you feel like this should have happened, this should have worked, it should have gone a specific way, this was my dream, this was my person, this was my job, this was like my hobby, my business, whatever it was, this is something that you wanted and you had so much love for it, and it's gone. It is gone. And what I have to say to you is that sometimes, while we try to hold on to something, why are we really holding on to it? Yes, we love it, but at the same time, were you guys going through something where it was what is it, the word they say, dissatisfactory? Like it just didn't satisfy you in any kind of way. You were always fighting with this person, or you're always stressed out at work because they were giving you too much work to do. Maybe you were just too comfortable in the situation, and maybe you believed that you loved it, but in reality, everything ends for a reason, because we are being directed to take on a new path in life. But in order to do that, other things have to die and cleared out and moved, so that way we can head into the direction that we need to be in, where we are emotionally fulfilled right here. All it takes is for you to go ahead and cry if you need to do that, for you to mourn silently if you need to do that, If you need to be alone, then do that. But give yourself time to go ahead and go through it, because I think the problem's going to be worse if you don't go through this emotion. If you stuff it down and try to ignore it and be like, nah, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. You're not going to learn what you need to learn here, and all you're going to do is stay stuck in this position, and you're never going to reach that new path that's right here. Yeah. There's a new path right here behind you. And it's calling you, but you're not hearing it. There's something better, something more aligned with what you want, more spiritual, more productive for you, okay? So if this did resonate, please give me a like and subscribe. Show me some love on here, okay? You guys take care of yourself. Also, if you guys do like the tools that I used in this video, check out the comments, because I'm going to put the links in there, okay? You guys take care.